Hello? It's me. I've been wondering if after... No, hey, it's me. Back with some more steinsgate. I'm not Adele. Just in case you were wondering. So when I say it's me, I'm not talking about Adele. I'm talking about how I just got abducted. Right. Oh, boy. Okay, so that went poorly. Something struck my head, and we're about to find out what happened. Right, I'm back. Darkness creeps in.
Target
B in custody. Requesting pickup. Deep down, I knew. I can't save Mayuri. Even if Moeka's group doesn't kill her, someone or something else will. Yeah, like the little child. The world itself wants her dead. That is the choice of Steinsgate. Steinsgate? That's the game I'm playing. There's no such thing. Those words have no meaning. It's just some nonsense I made up to sound cool. Steinsgate doesn't exist, but fate does. Fate, God, the will of the universe, an absolute force that no one can resist. It exists, and has sentenced Mayuri to death.
I'm in the car. Did you buckle me in?
I wake up in the back of a station wagon. Is that a car? Is a station wagon just a car? What, is there a difference? The windows are coated with black film, so I can't tell where we are. I feel a throbbing pain in the back of my head. My hands are tied behind me. What time is it? How long have I been unconscious? Let me try that again. How long have I been unconscious? There's a man with me inside the car. I recognize him from a previous time leap. He's the one who stabbed Mayuri in the taxi. Ooh, you do not want to be that guy right now. The man seems to notice I've woken up, but he doesn't speak. He just waves his gun menacingly, as if to say that there's no hope of escape. The dashboard clock reads 7:30. I look out the window again. Through the film, I manage to make out a street sign. We're close to the lab. Has the attack already happened? Before I left, I told everyone, including Mayuri, to run. If she did as I said, she won't die by their hands. But that doesn't mean she's safe. If I don't do something, Moeka's going to take the time leap machine away. What will happen then? CERN can have the machine if it will save Mayuri. The problem is that it won't. Not when the world itself is determined to kill her. As long as the time leap machine remains in my hands, I can keep trying to fix things. I'll leap again and again until I find a way to save her. But if I lose the machine, then the future is decided. A future without Mayuri. That's one I don't want to live in. I have to get to it before they do, even if it means I get shot. As long as I survive to reach the time leap machine, everything will be alright. Silly little guy, what are you doing? What? My bound hands limit me to headbutts and kicks, but I somehow managed to knock down the man guarding me and escape. Okay, my chest and neck are covered with blood. I must have been shot during the struggle, but thanks to the adrenaline pumping through my body, I barely feel any pain. I can still move. That's all that matters. I run up the stairs with my hands still tied. I can only pray that I'll be able to operate the time leap machine quickly enough. That'd be hard. How do you put the headphones on? Mayuri, Kurisu, and Daru are in the lab. So are Moeka and her men. Oh boy. When I open the door and burst in, everyone looks at me in surprise.
Okabe! Okabe!
It's okay, Mayuri. I'm here. When she sees my tattered body, Mayuri runs up to me with tears in her eyes. Wait! I try to stop her. In the corner of my eye, I see Moeka take aim at Mayuri. I try to put myself between them. I try to cover Mayuri with my body. But a man grabs me from behind and pulls me back. I watch helpless as Mayuri's tiny body drops to the floor. Her eyes, wide and wet with tears, seem to stare into mine. But I can see that they've already lost their light. She's gone. Again. Again. Again! What happens next is the same as before. Suzuha defeats the Rounders and Kurisu helps me time leap. Great. Thanks for skipping past all that. We gonna win one of these days? Or no? A flood of sound beats on my eardrums. I hear a flood of sound beat on my eardrums. Boom, boom. That didn't work. When it subsides, I find myself again in the lab. It's just before 5. I have 2.5 hours before Mayuri dies. I find myself staring at the time leap machine. This thing is the reason for Moeka's attack. If only we had never built the phone wave. If only we had never sent those D-mails. Perhaps the future might be different. Instead of the nightmare it promises now. Would anything change if I broke it? Smashed it to pieces right here? In a rush of delirium, I grab a chair and lift it high over my head. Just as I'm about to bring it crashing down on this infernal machine, a voice cries out.
Okabe! Stop, Okabe! What are you doing?
Kurisu grabs my arm and pulls me back. Are you trying to break the machine? You don't have to break it, Okabe. We already decided not to experiment, remember? Anyway, put the chair down. I lower the chair, slowly. Not because Kurisu told me to, but because I realized what would happen if I really did break the machine. It caused, or will cause, Mayuri's death. But at the same time, it is also my only chance of averting that future. If I lose it, I lose my only hope of saving her. The fear of that outcome stayed in my hand. You look pale. What's wrong? Are you listening? I can't deal with this now. Not now. Wait! Explain it to her, bro. Come on. I flee from the lab. I don't have a particular destination in mind. People look at me strangely as I shuffle down the street. I imagine I must look like I crawled up from the grave. Soon, I get fed up with the crowd around the station and escape to the pedestrian overpass. I get about halfway across the bridge and squat down on the concrete. An idol group! That's it! I'll become a K-pop idol! Or a J-pop? This is Japan. The giant screen on the UPX building is advertising some gothic punk band, and the ticker at the bottom displays today's weather forecast along with the date and time. I realize that today is Friday the 13th. Uh-huh. Are you not making the connection that Friday the 13th is like, anyway. Is there no way to get through today without Mayuri dying? It's already 5:30, 2 hours until the attack. The lights around Akihabara Station turn on one by one as the sun sets. The moe might be gone from Akiba, but the area around the station is still as posh as ever. I don't belong here. But I'm a creep. The bridge I'm sitting on has become a date spot for couples. I see them standing here and there, gazing at the cityscape with their arms wound around each other. Somehow, they never seem to tire of the dull, unchanging scenery. What am I doing here? Mayuri's about to die. Hey, don't you think you're being a little... Hold on. I don't know why I can't read right now. Hold on. I'm reading. Okay, I'm good. Hey, don't you think you're a little too old to be sitting on the ground in public? Aren't you kids a little young to be building a roller coaster? I lift my head and see Kurisu standing there. So this is where you went. I've been looking for you.
No.
Christina.
What?
What time is it now?
5:38. Hey, if you have time to sit around, then you can help me with the shopping.
Shopping? Oh, right. Preparations for the party. In the original timeline, I went shopping with Kurisu at the UPX supermarket. And then we talked on this bridge, just like now. It feels like so long ago. Back then, I had no idea what was about to happen.
Well, are you going to come along or not?
I sigh deeply. I don't believe that it was wrong to time leap. However, Kurisu. I keep my eyes lowered.
That's the first time you've said my name properly.
Really? Is it actually? Huh. I feel her eyes on me. Help me. I can't save Mayuri alone. There you go, brother. There you go. I realize that now. Reliving today again and again only to taste the same despair each time has taught me one important lesson, and that is to silence my phone when I hit record. Alone, I am powerless. Alone, I have no hope. Help me.
Tell me what happened. Aw, I know you used the time leap machine.
What? She's smart. I look up in surprise. Kurisu doesn't meet my stare. Instead, she leans on the guardrail and gazes down at the plaza with her usual frown.
You get a phone call and suddenly you're like a different person. It was obvious.
I came from 3 hours in the future.
What happened?
They killed Mayuri. I lower my head, trying to hold back the tears. Then I explain about CERN and Moeka and about how Kurisu herself activated the time leap machine and made this possible. I tell her about my previous leaps. I explain that the world itself wants Mayuri dead, that I can't save her no matter how hard I try. I keep talking for 30 minutes straight. During that time, Kurisu hardly says a word. It's all my fault. Talking to Kurisu lets me sort out everything I've done, everything I've seen. I shouldn't have told Daru to hack CERN. I shouldn't have asked you to build a time machine. I shouldn't have made Moeka a lab mem. Mayuri's death is all my fault. That's why I needed to bear the burden myself. I was resolved to do whatever it took to save Mayuri, never faltering, never giving up. And yet, my resolve has already crumbled.
If you know that Mayuri's going to die, then what are you doing wasting time here?
Kurisu's tone is haughty. Is this how I sound when I'm playing Ho in Kyoma? Playing Ho, brother. He's really broken. He's calling Kurisu by her name. He says playing Ho in Kyoma like that's not who he is. Yikes. I just don't get it anymore.
What don't you get?
How to save Mayuri.
Based on what you said, I guess the chronology protection conjecture is true.
No matter what I do, Mayuri dies.
And that's why you keep time leaping. There's no guarantee that the machine is safe, you know.
Kurisu lowers her head and cups her chin, as she often does when assessing a problem.
Even if the machine works perfectly, repeated use may have serious side effects. For example, you may become disconnected from causality itself. You need to understand the risks if you're going to continue.
Disconnected from causality? Meaning...
It happens all the time in sci-fi. You'll become trapped in a closed time loop, never aging, never dying, but doomed to repeat the same day for all eternity. Worst case, you may cease to exist entirely.
What?
Every trace of your existence will vanish. Nobody will remember you because your life will never have happened. Leaping through time is that dangerous.
Humans are temporal beings. Kurisu looks surprised.
Heidegger. I was thinking of that quote too.
I heard it from you first.
When?
This isn't the first time I've leaped.
Right, of course.
Kurisu squats next to me, thinking deeply.
If what you said is true, then I want to save Mayuri too. But as the co-creator of the time leap machine, I can't recommend its continued use. Will you listen to my advice?
I can't do it alone. I know that now. I need your help. I have to save Mayuri. I can't do it alone, but together we might have a chance. I need to believe that. Please, lend me your strength. Kurisu sighs.
You're such a stubborn fool. What you've been through, I'm surprised it hasn't broken you already.
He doesn't look broken to you? Incredibly, she sounds concerned about me. She looks at me for a moment, then turns away as if embarrassed.
I'll help. Anyway, I'm not doing this for you, okay? I'm doing it for Mayuri.
Yeah, that's why we're all doing it. Yeah, of course.
That, and I think you'll make a good test subject.
Now you're talking like CERN.
It's completely different.
How so?
I only experiment on you. Besides, mad scientists experiment on themselves all the time, don't they?
I guess. I'm no longer afraid to time leap. I'll do anything to save Mayuri.
It's just a joke. Don't take it so seriously.
Okay, sure. Kurisu stands up and looks at her watch.
There's not much time. I think you should have a clear plan before trying to change the future again.
Meaning?
Leap to an even earlier time. Then explain the situation to me again.
Kurisu's right. My actions so far have been almost entirely random, and look where that's gotten me. I need a real plan if I'm going to save Mayuri.
Let's go.
Kurisu stretches out her hand. I grasp it and pull myself up. How cute. Mayuri and Daru are already back when we return to the lab. Suzuha is there too. To get rid of them, Kurisu and I explain that we forgot to do the shopping, so could they please take care of it for us? I have to cough up the money to convince them to go, but it works.
I understand why you can't tell Mayuri, but why can't you tell Hashira?
I'll tell him when it's necessary. For now, it's not, and I don't have the time to explain. While Kurisu sets up the machine, I head downstairs to the Brawn Tube workshop, kick the door open, and turn on the 42-inch CRT. That went more smoothly than I anticipated. It's highly illegal, of course, but I'll leap long before the cops get here. Kurisu looks shocked when I return to the lab.
They'll throw you in the slammer for breaking and entering.
In a few seconds, it won't have happened. Kurisu hands me the headgear and I put it on.
I see. That's how it looks from your perspective. What does it look like from my perspective? What happens here after you leap?
You'll know soon enough. I guess. But we'll never know. Huh. My consciousness travels to the past. That I know from experience. But what about the body I leave behind? If time is a straight line, then it's likely that the present will be reconstructed based on my actions in the past. But if the many worlds interpretation holds, then after I leave, this world will continue on as if nothing happened. I used to be so fascinated by the structure of the universe, but now I don't really care. All that matters is saving Mayuri. Kurisu's fingers stop typing on the keyboard. What's wrong?
It's nothing. I was just thinking.
Maybe it works like a D-mail. The instant we send a D-mail, the present changes around us. Thanks to reading Steiner, only I remember what it was like before the change.
That would make things easier, though I kind of hope you're wrong.
Because you can't collect data if you can't record the change?
Exactly.
Kurisu nods and begins tinkering with the settings again.
I set the destination to 5 hours ago. You should arrive around 1:40 p.m. I completed the time leap machine just after 2. Do you remember?
Barely. For Kurisu, that happened only 5 hours ago. For me, it feels like weeks. Maybe it has been weeks. Jeez.
Nobody likes a man who can't remember dates. Be thankful that I make a habit of checking the time. I have a pretty good idea what happened when.
Kurisu finishes typing and turns to face me.
Listen, Okabe, if you're going to keep using the time leap machine, there's one thing you must remember. Don't let go of your phone. Ever. It's your lifeline. Your destination marker.
Well, that's coming back.
As long as you keep it with you, you can leap to any time you want. But if you lose your phone, if someone else gets a hold of it,
then if I leap to that time, my memories could overwrite theirs. I don't want to imagine what might happen next.
If it breaks or the battery dies,
then I won't be able to leap to that time. That's so cool. If it breaks, then I can get a new phone with the same number, but there will still be a period of time to which I can never leap.
The time leap will fail. Once again, never let go of your phone.
Got it.
After you leap back to this afternoon, just sit tight and don't do anything until I complete the time leap machine. If you accidentally prevent me from completing the machine, it will likely wreak havoc with the timeline.
Yeah, that would be weird.
As soon as I finish, declare that we will not experiment, then send everyone home. Ask me to stay. Tell me the truth. If you say you came from the future, I'll probably believe you.
How do you know?
Who knows me better than myself?
Kurisu grins faintly and stands up after she's done typing.
Don't forget, it was my mad skills that turned the phone wave into a time leap machine.
Is skills with a Z another one of those @channel things?
When you told me about your time leap, I took it as proof that my theories were right. I was happy it succeeded, I really was. I didn't doubt it was true for a second.
I see.
Just to be safe, I should probably give you a passphrase. What I want the most right now is my own fork.
What?
It doesn't mean anything, okay?
You want your own fork?
I already have my own spoon. Wait, that doesn't matter. Everything's ready. Now get out of here.
She mentioned that before. When was that? Oh, I don't remember. It's been too long. Since the last I've seen my son lost to this monster to the man behind the slaughter. I can't remember. Oh, I wonder if that was actually like her using the passphrase. I remember her talking about needing her own fork. Or she texted it to me or something, right? Wait, can I check? I might be able to check. Okay. What's her email address? Assistant. 1 sec equals 1 hour with timer. Change ETA. With 60 sec timer change. One more, please. 1 byte equals 12 characters. 12 byte. I got it now. YZ. Oh, she was doing the alphabet. Susi Yotaku. Kiki Yokokaki Yaka Ayayoka. This is so cool. Wait, these are all their tests. They like program them all in. That's so cool. Okay.
Everything's ready. Now get out of here.
I nod and call up the phone wave name subject to change. This is nice. This feels better than doing it before.
Be careful, and remember, I'm always on your side.
Aww, she's too cute. I don't like how Part-Time Warrior doesn't trust her. That makes me worried. Cause I trust her. I trust her wholeheartedly. But I also trust Part-Time Warrior, so I don't know. Kurisu touches my shoulder, then steps away. We went 5 hours into the past. Yep, just about. I lie back on the sofa with my phone in my hand. Needles in my brain. A whining in my ears. These sensations never get any easier to endure. I look at the clock. It's about 1:45. There's a high school baseball game on TV. In about 15 minutes, Kurisu will finish the time leap machine. All it needs are some final adjustments, so there's nothing for me to do but wait. As the pain in my brain subsides, I realize that my head is throbbing. Why? Oh, I remember. Right before this, I had an argument with Mr. Braun in which he introduced his fist to my skull. That's not a good idea to have a pounding head while time leaping. Mayuri is at her sewing machine, working on her costume. Daru is at his computer, collecting moe artwork from the internet. Kurisu is in the development room, upgrading the time leap machine. I sit, motionless as the minutes tick by. Suddenly, the sound of the sewing machine stops.
Okari, can you come here?
Mayuri shows me her costume.
Can you hold this for me? Spread it out like flap.
I don't need to hear about you, Daru. Go away, I remember all this. Yep. Beatong, all of that.
Okay, thanks.
Mayuri looks a little tired. She was working on this costume all night, but then she smiles, brighter than the sun.
All done.
I said something here, didn't I? What was it? I can't remember.
I finished before Christian. We were racing. You win, Mayuri. Congratulations. But I'm finished too.
Kurisu finishes connecting the 2 cords she's holding. The same bit as before. Complete. Alright, that's my cue. We're not experimenting.
Huh?
Ha! Crap! Was that too soon?
I just finished and you're already shutting it down? What? What I have been doing these past 3 days?
Poor girl. Time leaping presents a host of problems. I want to consider them all carefully.
Huh? That's an unusually respectable opinion coming from you.
Yep, it is. All right, go home.
Problems? I thought it was done.
I'll explain later. Everyone's tired, so let's go home.
We're not going to have a party to celebrate?
We'll do that another day. I managed to convince Daru and Mayuri to leave. I lend Mayuri my phone charger since we use the same brand of phone. Nice! Wait, but you need to make sure that your phone is charged too, bro. Kurisu tries to go home too, but I quietly keep her back.
What?
Are you upset?
Yeah?
Probably because I shot her down right after she finished the time leap machine. She'll feel relieved later, but only after she has time to fully consider its implications. I came from 5 hours in the future. Kurisu spears me with a piercing glare.
Is that supposed to be funny?
Her narrowed eyes make me believe that looks can kill. Don't glare at me like that! This isn't right! You're supposed to believe me!
Huh? What made you think I'd believe something like that?
You told me so! 5 hours from now, okay?
Don't be ridiculous. I would never make such a baseless projection.
I'd like to have a word with future Kurisu. If this is how you're going to be, then you leave me no choice but to quote you word for word. When I told you about my time leap, you said, I took it as proof that my theories were right. I didn't doubt it was true for a second. Don't forget, it was my mad skills that turned the phone wave into a time leap machine.
I don't talk like that.
What you want most right now is for your own fork.
What?
Ha! Kurisu's face suddenly turns red. You already have your own spoon, apparently.
She said that? I'm gonna kill myself 5 hours from now.
She appears genuinely shocked, but for some reason, but I'm pretty sure she believes me now.
It feels like someone peeked into my heart, and that someone is Okabe of all people.
What does she think I'm going to do?
But I think I believe you. Tell me the details.
Nice. I explain everything to Kurisu again. I'm able to organize my thoughts better since this is my second time.
I see. If what you say is true, then we have a serious problem.
There are 5 hours until Mayuri's death. We need to come up with a plan before then.
Future me said that the chronology protection conjecture holds, but I don't think that's quite right. That conjecture says that, according to quantum theory, time travel is impossible due to the danger of disrupting causality. But when you time leap, there's no chance of a time paradox occurring.
2 of me don't exist at the same time, and I can't bring anything with me to the past. All that changes are the memories stored in my temporal lobe. So at the very least, time leaping can't cause a grandfather paradox. So I was right. The universe itself is censoring me, correcting any changes I try to make.
If that's true, then time leaping can't save Mayuri. Nothing you do will change the result.
I can't accept that.
Neither can I. The world is trying to kill Mayuri. As a scientist, I refuse to believe such nonsense.
What about the many worlds interpretation? I just need to observe the world where Mayuri doesn't die.
The many worlds interpretation. That might have something to do with how Mayuri's means of death keeps changing. But it's supposed to be impossible for parallel worlds to observe each other. Why are you different?
Because of my Esper power, reading Steiner.
This is no time for your Chunibyo nonsense.
There's no other explanation.
You've mentioned that reading Steiner thing before. Were you actually serious?
Why would I make up something like that? Our D-mail experiments prove that I can somehow perceive changes in the timeline when they occur. It's an ability only I seem to possess.
I don't know, but I don't want to rely on something that may not even exist. Anyway, you can't control which possibilities you observe. Even if the many worlds interpretation holds true, it's unreasonable to expect that you'll ever find a world where Mayuri doesn't die.
Wait, we're not getting anywhere. Instead of analyzing what I've done, let's think about what we can do.
Time leaping won't change the result. I just said that.
Then what do we do?
Calm down.
How can I calm down? Do you know how many times I've seen Mayuri die? Covered in blood, gasping for breath, the light fading from her eyes again and again and again And all I could do was watch! I hear my teeth grinding in my skull, recalling that despair, that feeling of utter powerlessness, makes me want to lash out at everything within reach.
Getting emotional won't solve anything.
You're only calm because you weren't there.
True. I don't know what happens 5 hours from now. To be honest, it doesn't feel real at all. But it's not like I don't believe you. You have to stay strong, Okabe.
Kurisu pats my arm. Her hand is warm and her touch is gentle. How American of her. What do you mean? Sorry. She's right. Getting emotional won't solve anything. I need to calm down. Calm down. What I don't understand is how the cause can change, but the effect can stay the same. It's like causality itself is broken.
Maybe Kiryu Moeka shooting her isn't the real cause of her death. Maybe it's something larger and less obvious. For example, maybe she dies because we invented a time machine, or because CERN discovered our hacking. If that's the cause, then it doesn't really matter how she dies. Causality remains intact.
Can that theory explain why Nei pushed her in front of a train?
Oh, right. Anyway, the principle of causality is absolute. Deny that and you deny all of physics. There must be a distinct cause for Mayuri's death.
So if we figure out what that is, then maybe we can save her.
Not necessarily.
What do you mean?
The problem is when that causal event occurred. If it happened too far in the past, then there's nothing we can do.
But I can travel to any time I had a cell phone, can't I?
No, it's still theoretical, but I believe that one leap with our time machine has a maximum range of 48 hours.
Why? 48 hours? I can only go back 2 days? Why didn't you tell me that before?
Before what? I just finished the time leap machine, remember?
That's true. Future, you didn't say anything about it either.
Oh, so that's what you mean. Maybe she just didn't have the chance.
So how come I can only leap 48 hours?
I don't know. Even I don't understand everything that's going on inside that thing. But you can do consecutive leaps, that is, as long as the time leap machine exists. For example, if the time leap machine remains functional for 10 straight years, you could leap back to this moment 10 years from now. Of course, it would take a total of 1,825 leaps, so I don't recommend it. Still, it's theoretically possible.
Then what's the problem?
Weren't you listening? I said as long as the time leap machine exists. When was the machine completed?
Oh.
Exactly. An hour ago. August 13th, 2010. 2 p.m. or thereabouts. It didn't exist before then. It's impossible to use the machine before 2 p.m. today.
So what you're saying is count 48 hours back. I can't go back farther than 2 p.m. on the 11th? Kurisu nods, her expression grave.
Most likely.
Can't you improve it?
Eventually, maybe, but certainly not now. I'd need a real laboratory with real equipment. It would be expensive, which means we'd need sponsors. And if we go looking, I'm pretty sure CERN would crush us. I'd say that's proven by the fact that neither you nor I have leapt here from the far future yet.
So basically, we can't do anything? Even with the time leap machine, we can't stop CERN from killing 95 hours from now? At that moment, I hear a sound from outside the window. What? Is it Moeka? Did she overhear us? I dash to the window and look down at the street. Oh. It's Suzuha. Her bicycle has fallen over and she's scurrying to pick it up. Our eyes meet. Huh? Why does she look so pale? Her lips move slightly. It looks like she's whispering something, but I can't make it out from here. What? Hey! I call out to Suzuha, but she leaps on her bike and zips away. No, girl, not Get back here, she's acting strange. I smell a conspiracy. Moeka was a spy. Could Suzuha be the same? It's too dangerous to trust anyone. Suzuha has exhibited suspicious behavior, though not as much as Moeka has. She's openly hostile towards Kurisu, and she was able to take down CERN's hit squad single-handedly. I wonder if this missing father of hers really exists. Could he be the John Taitor who's been posting on the internet? What is the meaning of the name Barrel Titor? Instinct tells me she knows something. I dash out of the lab, and I'm gonna go find her. Next time on Steinsgate. Thanks for sticking around, y'all. Finally, we asked for some help. And hey, I want to ask you for some help, all right? It's nothing big, but it's something that you can do for me. If you wouldn't mind, like, hitting the like button. I already messed it up. That'd have been so cool. That'd have been such a good outro, bro, and I messed it up. Hey, I need all the help I can get right now. With how much I've been failing these outros and these videos of mine, I just don't have time to record them anymore. It's hard, okay? But if you like the videos, and you subscribe, and you comment down below, and I guess maybe even ring the bell icon, it'd mean a whole world of a difference to me. Is my camera moved? I think I might have moved my camera for this episode. I hope that's not a big problem in my edit. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you have a good day now, you hear? All right. I'll see you in the next one, okay? Peace out.